Hey, anybody there? I was gonna go out, but I wanted to do a fast video, and I decided maybe I'll try a live again. I'm having a coffee. It's decaf, but well, wonder if anybody's around. Well, usually takes a minute before anyone shows up. Hey, good morning, Christie's Creations. How you doing today? Morning, yawning and dawning. I was gonna go out, but I just decided I'm gonna have a coffee. Maybe I'll do a quick live. I just have a few things to talk about. Hey, Lori, nice to see you. How's everybody doing today? It's Thursday, and it's what, the 15th, October 15th. And I was going to go run around, go to some stores, but I figured I'll hang out for at least a half an hour, maybe, and show you some things I picked up the other day in my travels. So I like to go to the Salvation Army where I found a bunch of good yarn. So I went there I went there on Tuesday, and they had some. I didn't see the yarn in the usual spot. Oh, cold and rainy. Laurie says it's cold and rainy here. Oh, cool. I never tried a diamond painting. It looks too close up for me. I don't have a good space to do like something like that. But that sounds pretty. I've seen some beautiful diamond paintings. So I went to the Salvation Army, and it wasn't the half day off. It was Tuesday. It's so hard to park there. So I did find some yarn, but it wasn't in the usual spot. And then I found a new toy. Do you like new toys? Hey, Veronica, I'm back. I'm being spontaneous. I didn't plan this. Anyway, here. I found this the other day. Yeah, it's fun. Well, I was in they had one of those big tub things, like where they bring in stuff, and there was like a bunch of nasty yarn there, like somebody's old yarn that was not a lot of like started yarns that was all over the place, and then there was some old skeins in there. And this was there, and there was yarn stuck in it, so I didn't know whether it was good or not. So it said it was $4.99. Okay. This is the one that it stands up this way. I think the better ones are the ones that you do it like on the table like this. But I figured out how to do it like in this position, so that, because otherwise the handle hits the table, you know. Anyway, so I did make a couple of little things with this, just experimenting. I had to turn on like a tutorial, of course. Hi, Cynthia, Joyful Creations. How are you today? So I was just telling them how I found this at the Salvation Army. They gave me 25% off. It was $4.99. It came out to like $3.50, and I found some yarn. Occasionally, if there's yarn there I don't want, I'll leave it behind. But I'm so addicted now to the yarn. The only thing I'm not addicted to is having 100 whips, like some people. I don't have one whip right now. I just finished a project, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I'll show you what I made with this. It's a good way to test that out to see if you like it. Whoop, I'm dropping stuff. I have this doll. So I made this little hat. The doll was just something my mother-in-law gave me. Yeah, I find all kind of stuff at that store. That's the store I found all the cakes of these kind of, I'll show you. Found a lot of these cakes. And there was like roll with it. Oh, I don't answer the phone.
Call from Piedmont Radio.
It's my husband has a business, so I don't answer the phone. I let it go to the machine.
Call from Piedmont Radio.
So I made this little hat. Sorry, I hope they don't leave a message. It's going to be talking. and did watch some tutorials on how to use it. And I made this morning just to play around with it. It's fine. It's fun to find something like that because maybe you don't want to invest your money on a new gadget. I actually, oh, she's wearing this hat now. Came out small, but anyway. So that was my find. I'll show, and then I found some yarn. I did make a video in the car. Maybe you all didn't see it. There was some Caron Simply Soft. It's actually red, looks orange. And some Bernat Softy Chunky. It's also red and looks orange. And there's some green. Feels a little like somebody might have used some of it. They charged me $1 each for these. Yeah, this one's full. This one's definitely not full. This was the color yarn that was in the machine. So I got 3 different reds. No, 4. Yesterday I was in a different store and I left it all behind. And I got 2 of this color. And I only paid $1. So I got 7 Caron Simply Softs and a Bernat Super Chunky. I don't know if this is enough for an adult size hat. I've been making a lot of hats lately. Let's see, who's talking to me? Flower Crochet Creations. Hi, welcome in. And of course, Veronica and Mariana. If you're down to 1 big whip, she says, but I've made several smaller projects to provide a change. Yeah, I do. If I have a giant whip, like when I made my mosaic blanket, it was just taking me forever and I had to make a gift. So in between, I made a baby blanket because I had to break it up because I was getting bored. You get bored when you have a really, really big project. But sometimes I'll just do a lot of little projects just to, oh yeah, those, I just made those bags. I'm going to show you that. Okay, 1 second. I need a sip of coffee. What's in your cup? Oh. Morning, Sharon. How you doing? Anyway. I was watching somebody's video the other day. I think it was Witch Piece was the name of her channel. And she showed one of these little bags. See? I did show this one in my last live, so not to be repeating myself, but I did want to show you that I added the beads. This was a bag a day tutorial. Yeah, you got your coffee too. I wish I could drink regular coffee. I had to give it up. I used to have AFib. So I'm not taking any chances that it's going to come back. So this color came out really good. It was red heart stripes. And, it's really, really bright. But the little girl I wanted to make a bag for, I really think it's too big for her because she's too young. So I would have gave her this one if she was maybe like 6 or 7. But, it would have been a little big still. She's only like 3. You're doing great, Sharon. That's good. Anyway, so it didn't take long either. And it's bag a day number 80, in case you're interested. So what she does is you make a round circle. And when you think the bottom is big enough, then I jump to the other part where you do these shells. So I didn't want to make another giant one. I wanted to make a little one. I mean, it looked better if I stuffed some stuff in there maybe. And I didn't put the beads on there because she's only 3. And I figured, what if she got them off and like stuck them in her mouth or something? And I don't know. It looks cute. I think she'll like it. I'm gonna be mailing this out very soon because her mom is having a little boy. This is somebody that was friends with my son. So I decided to send them something for the baby, and then I figured I'd send something for the little girl so she wouldn't have nothing. Anyway, what else have I been doing? It's only been a couple of days, so I just been making the hats for my sons. I have 2 sons up in New York. Oh, so Cynthia said she's working on a pocket shawl and you're going to make a tutorial. That's nice. Yeah, I made a pocket shawl. Camille tea and honey. I only drink tea when if I have like a sore throat or something. I I used to drink a lot of iced tea, but I cut out all my sugar. So, I mean, I needed to lose some weight, so I had to I cut out all my sugar and my carbs, and I lost like 30 pounds. I'm just maintaining now. Gray tea, and Lori is drinking gray tea and honey. Let's see. Yeah, well, I got a little addicted to going to that store because they actually price things good. I went into Goodwill yesterday and they had like a whole thing of yarn, but it was like old and all the skeins were tiny and they wanted $2 each. If it was $1 each, I would have picked out some. And I was like, I got enough yarn. I'm not going to buy for $2 each. I'm cheap. you know, I got better yarn at the, thank you, Sharon. I got better yarn at the Hobby Lobby with that sale. I mean, we all went crazy. If you had a Hobby Lobby near you, I know Veronica went crazy. Who else went crazy at Hobby Lobby buying clearance yarn? You can't see all my yarn. My yarn's like stuffed in the closet and under the bed in bags and in another closet. You know, I made this hat for one of my sons. I might have showed this to others. I'm getting confused. Yeah, well, there's still sugar and honey. I mean, honey's healthy. I know it's healthy, but I'm like off the sugar totally. Unless it's a birthday, I might cheat for like a day. I did cheat. I cheated for my birthday and I cheated for my grandson's birthday. Now I got to get back with the program, you know? So I made this hat for one of my sons. I think it's good. What do you think? Do you think this hat is good for a guy? Yeah, I was going back to Hobby Lobby. I even went just back the other day. You know what I did? Because of Veronica. Veronica steals the show. I bought I, I bought 3 of these and I said maybe I'll give it another whirl because I told her she needs to make a tutorial. Right? So I did try to work with it before. I guess the trick is you got to add it to the cotton. And I did that once. It didn't come out that great. So I got to look at the tutorials. Yeah, okay. The hat came out good. It was a number 5 chunky. But I have issues sewing the top and making it look nice. I'm still working on it. You know, I maybe try a tutorial one day, but I need to buy the thing that, like, where you could put your camera on it. Like probably they have them at Best Buy or online or something. I'm going to show you the other hats. I might have showed this before, so I don't remember who saw it and who didn't. But this is I did a fiber spider tutorial, and this is the waffle stitch. Yeah, it's for my son. It's big because my other son tried it on, the one that lives here. We live in Florida. It's very hot here. So I have 2 sons that live in New York, where I'm from. And I'm going to. Oh, you're doing the tutorial today. Okay. Don't forget that if you didn't enter my giveaway, you should be doing that. They have, oh, really? They have what? The thing to hold the thing? Well, I bought a couple of cheap ones and they didn't hold my camera. My camera's too big. So I want to make sure if I buy one next time, it's a keeper. And then I don't have the number, but this was from a Bag O' Day tutorial. You can't see. So let me I forgot to put my extra light on. My husband's at the gym, so do this while he's out. He has a channel. He does like a business online. It has like front post double crochet in it. The Divine hat's so easy. I just made a bunch of them. I sold some to a friend. I have like he set up a website for me. She bought a couple of things from me. But he's not like, he hasn't put anything new up. Yeah, the waffle stitch wasn't hard. Fiber Spider is the one to follow for that one. This is a Bag O' Day, and I don't remember the number at the moment. I'd have to like look it up. Sorry. Here's the one I did yesterday. It took me a long time, actually. It's hard to see with the black. I'm sorry. They like black and gray, and I'm not going to give them any weird colors, and they're not going to wear it. So I'm not going to work hard so they don't wear it. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. You know, Brooklyn, forget about it. Get me some coffee. Born and raised. I'm only here 5 years. Anyway, so that's, I just got to decide which boy they're not boys, they're over 30. Yeah. Yeah, Veronica, we need to talk because I don't know how to edit my videos. Would be nice if I tried. I had some software on this computer and I tried it and then my mouth was talking and the words weren't matching and so I was really annoyed. I kind of gave up. Yeah, I'll email you. Maybe you'll send me put the link in one of your videos, you know? And this was this is just a black one in the waffle. And my other sons thought it was too short, so I added a little more on, and then I put that border on. But I did make a bunch of divine hats. I've been making divine hats since last year, and I'm getting better at it. There's a free tutorial, and there's a free pattern online. That's all. So that's everything I found. So what are you all doing today? Okay, Veronica, let me know what program you use to edit your videos. That's kind of what I want to know. Because it would be nice to, be able to edit them. Or do you do it on your cell phone is the question. Because I use my laptop, and I think it's Windows 10. And I just got a new cell phone, but it's not a super, it's better than what I had before, you know? So, oh yeah, could you please hit the like button since you came in? Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and enter my giveaway that I'm doing. So Sharon's crocheting baby things for her 2 new great granddaughters. Oh, beautiful. You must be excited. My grandbaby just turned 3 years old. He's adorable. Oh, you use your phone. Okay. Okay. I find it harder to use my phone, but if I had a tripod, at least it could be held still. I'm used to trying to find a good space to do it. Oh, the phone's ringing again. Sorry.
Call from Rodriguez Lemus.
I don't know. We get a lot of telemarketers, and they all come in with our area code, and then so I don't answer the phone because then they just call more. So who's left? Who's still in here? Okay, so Cynthia has 4 different tripods, and her husband got one from Walmart and has movable arms, and it works great for her tutorials. Oh, interesting. Vegas Pro for editing. I should write that down because I'll never remember. Oh, here, I got a piece of paper. Vegas Pro. Oh, cool. I'm going to look into that. Thank you. Hey, Consuelo Alberg. Where's everybody from? Oh, 2 months and 3 weeks. Wow. Little babies. Those are so cute. Well, my son and his wife are thinking about having another baby. With the COVID thing, they're putting it off. Oh, and Lori's here and she's just listening. Hey, Lori. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. And you use Vegas Pro 17. Well, if it works with the Windows 10, that's good. She's lurking. Yeah. I know. I was thinking about not staying on terribly long. We'll see. We're almost 20 minutes into this. Yarning and darning. You're in Montana, but you grew up in Oregon. Oh, he's home from the gym. I'm on the computer doing a video. Give me a few minutes. Oh, he might want food. I don't think I'm going to stay on too long. Yeah, well, I think my son was like around 30, around 35 when the baby came. He's my oldest. Yeah, grandbabies will work too. I was watching the baby a lot the first year because they would work, and her mom and I were sharing the babysitting. So I babysat in the morning, and I would have to get up really early some days, and her mom would pick him up in the afternoon. And then I had to have heart surgery, so then he started daycare. So, so that that kind of. So then they kept him in daycare. In the beginning, I was like, oh, I wanted him back, but I'm happy now because I still get him 3 afternoons a week, and I usually watch him on the weekend one day with my husband. And Sharon says she's in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, and Cynthia is going to have her first grandbaby. That's exciting. So, do you know what they're having? Because a friend of mine's son and daughter. My phone. Sorry, a friend of mine's son and daughter-in-law are having a baby. They decided not to know what they're having. Hey, how you doing? DOY is in the house. Well, this is my second live, which I decided to do at the last minute. And the other half just came in and he might want lunch. So I don't know how long I'm staying. But anyway, so says, thank you, Christy. My son and wife are having a girl. See the babies. Yeah, Jeanette. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Jeanette, Janae. There was 2 names. You always say 2 names. I have 3 sons. The youngest one is going to be 31 soon. He just got engaged. So I don't know when that's going to happen either. So the family is growing, and that's a good thing. Although I wish I lived near all my children. I don't like being so far away from them, you know. I miss them a lot. I haven't been, I went back to New York last year for my son's 30th. Okay, Veronica, thanks for coming in. And oh, look, Mama Swift is here. How you doing? Have you finished opening all your gifts yet? Yeah, well, I did. I made a baby girl blanket, and it's called the Midwife, and I thought somebody wanted to buy it. I'm sitting with it. So I really need to put it up on my website. So anyway, yeah, so not everybody saw my, here, I found this. I paid $3. I paid $3 for this. I got a new toy. Bye, Sharon. Thanks for coming by. Oh, you still have 30 that haven't come yet. Wow. Do you have room for all that yarn? That's what I want to know. I did send you something. I made stitch markers and just gave you a little yarn. You opened mine in, I think, the 2nd or the 3rd video. I can't remember now. You know? So what's everybody doing today? Oh, did you win the contest, Veronica? I didn't catch that. I did have it on, but I was doing things in the house when I had your video on. Oh, so I wasn't sure who sent you the blanket. I saw the blanket, looked really nice. So Cynthia has 3 boys also, 25, 23, and 21. And the middle one, soon to be the daddy. Excuse me, I didn't just. You're welcome. I just wanted to get it out and get it done because I could procrastinate pretty well. You know? My boys are 37, 34, and younger one's going to be 31 soon. And I have the grandbaby. All boys. The boys love us. Yeah. Nice everybody came in. This is more fun, I think, than making a regular video and then praying people watch it. You know? Oh, and Consuelo's making baby blanket for charity. That's nice. Yeah, I didn't really restart crocheting until I moved to this hot part of the country in Florida. So it's like not anybody over here really needs hats where I live. It's so hot. It's probably 90 out there today, you know. So we want to hear, I don't know if I told you the funny story that I have this other channel that I had prior to doing this channel, my regular channel, and I made a video with a crocheted blanket, and it's up to almost 9,000 views. I wish it was this channel, you know. And everybody kept saying they wanted to. Yeah, there's no editing. I don't know how to edit anyway. All I know how to do is put a little photo. My son helped me. I put this YouTube studio on my phone, and then I'm able to at least put like let's say you get 3 choices of a picture for the video. You get like 3 choices for a picture, and then like you're like this. So I didn't want to like. So my son helped me when he came to visit last year, and I'll tell you what program I use. It's called YouTube Studio, and I use it on my phone. See, you can't see it good. So I'm able to at least change the picture. It's called YouTube Studio. So that's how I'm able to, if I want to, I could, you know, edit stuff. Yeah, I know, but if you say something like you could start over, you know, you said the wrong thing. You know, I usually don't, I usually just talk and I don't have a plan, and I don't have a list. Occasionally I have a list or a pile of stuff next to me, and that's kind of what I talk about, you know. But going live is my second time, you know. Hey Joe, thanks for coming in. I'm still here. I just figured I'd have my coffee with you all. See? And I didn't plan this. I was gonna go to Walmart and stuff like that. I have to pick up the baby later from daycare. So don't forget to hit the like. You're still here, Veronica? I thought you were leaving me. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm trying. You start to run out of what to talk about, I guess. You know, but I'm good at talking, but it's easier when someone's talking back to you know. So that's the story. I don't know. Hey, Dana, how you doing? Oh, Dana's in the house. Now I really can't leave. Yeah, this was my big find at the, sorry, the phone's ringing and I don't answer it. My husband's getting business calls. So I found this at the Salvation Army. It cost me like $3, and it works, and I did make something, but it's really small, not the best one. So I'm having fun playing with it. You know, you like it? I made a little tiny hat. Somebody said you can make preemie hats with it. Okay. And I have one doll in the house. See, I made this. I had something my mother-in-law gave me years ago. She liked it. So, whoops. She's got a hat now in case the air conditioning goes too low, you know. That's all. So I was playing with it. I probably wouldn't have. I bought some of those looms not long ago because I bought them on clearance, and I made some hats with that. I kind of rather crochet the hat. I like the idea of cranking it out faster, especially if you wanted to make them for charity, you know. Yeah, let me show you all some people came in late, so I'm going to show them the pocketbooks again, you know. 1 second. I'm not leaving. There's my paint box yarn that I found at the Salvation Army. I made these. I followed a tutorial on Bag O' Day's channel, and it came out cute. I had to make something for a little girl, and but I thought it came out too big for her because she's still really young. See? Yeah, yeah. The loom knit hats. A lot of who is it? Can't remember her name. She does loom hats. Sheepishly Sharing. Trying to remember her name, and she was showing that those machines. I've watched those videos. So this is for the little girl. I think it's good for a 3-year-old. You just don't go too far with the circle, and then you work your way up. And it was Bag O' Day number 80. It's easy. So, I needed a little gift because I'm sending a baby boy blanket for the family. And then something for the little girl, the older child. Yeah. What uses a lot of yarn? The knitting machine? Well, I was here the other day, so I didn't make too much. Let me show Dana my hats. I made a lot of black hats. So yeah, the bag. Here's the one I just made from Fiber Spider. It's hard to see. It's basket weave for my sons in New York. Gets cold there, although they're working from home. One's a teacher, so they just sent them. They had the kids in school like part-time, and then they just sent them home again. So he said he doesn't mind working from home. He has a channel too. My son has a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Don't ask me the name, I forgot. You know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? Anybody know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? And this is a waffle hat. I made gray too. The gray shows up better. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just neutral. They're guys. Actually, my son one day, like on the phone talking to me, and I had just sent him a scarf that I made and a hat, like I think it was 2 winters ago. Thank you. And this was a Bag O' Day, and I forgot the number. You make a bag like that? That's good, Dana. I'm gonna do a market bag one of these days, one of those kind of bags. Thank you. I'm getting better at them. I've made them before for my sons, but I want to say now that I'm getting better at it, I want them to. So anyways, he's on the phone in Manhattan, came out of work, talking on the phone, waiting for his girlfriend, and he tells me somebody stopped and started complimenting his scarf. It had like a cluster stitch in it. Yeah, I've done a waffle stitch, but not for a long time. I was on a shawl kick for a while. Then I was on the mosaic blanket. Now I just didn't feel like doing anything big, and I have no whips. I'm weird. Bag O' Day says that she doesn't usually do more than one project at a time. So do you guys ever sleep? Dana and Joe, they're up all night. I'm sorry. I would come in more often, but I've been falling asleep like 12:30, and then like I have to get up. I usually get up by 8. You have 3 whips? Yeah, 3 isn't bad, but some people have like tubs and tubs full of them. Yeah, I know. I just sometimes when I'm working on a project and I'm like finishing and it's late, and especially if I finish it late, I get like all excited, and then I'll like take pictures, and I'll post a picture on Instagram, and then I'll post a picture like in a couple of groups, and then I'll post a picture on I have a Facebook page, and and then I have trouble unwinding. Yeah, I still wonder if they sleep. You have a make it meet. I'm gonna have the baby here later, so I could put it on my phone maybe and try to listen. But he's got the cartoon. He takes over the television in the living room. So I'll definitely turn it on. I don't know if I'll really be able to pay attention. I watch the baby usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Like I pick him up around 4 and I keep him till around 7. And sometimes we leave the house and he wants to go wagging all the time. Kid's spoiled. He's got more toys than I have yarn. Grannies to Gramps. Oh, yeah. I haven't done a granny a granny square. I've made those blankets where you make a granny square and you just keep going around and around. And somebody did say like how to make it so it's not like looking crooked in the middle, like you should turn your work. I haven't tried it. You know, I've made like 3 or 4 of them. I'm only seriously into crochet like about 3 years. Maybe 2 really serious. 2 years. After the surgery sometime I started really getting into it. That's all. So I guess that's a fundraiser. I did send some things to Rose a while back. I sent, she was collecting granny squares, so I made some granny squares with flowers in them. Sent some 6-inch and some 12-inch. And I sent her 1 shawl because they were doing shawls for Mother's Day or something. So, but you know, like it costs money to mail this stuff out. And do you all have, does everybody here have channels? And do you all have P.O. boxes? Because I haven't set up anything like that. Yeah, well, I only have the one, like, he's only 3, so my house looks like a daycare in the living room anyway. Yeah, we do spoil him. My son was complaining about us spoiling him. He didn't like that, you know, Grandpa was taking him to the store, like, and buying him crap, like every day. There's stuff in the closet, so we don't have to leave the house. There's new things in the closet for him. Well, Laurie, you know, you may want to try it. Jump, you could jump. Well, in the beginning, I have been over a year now. So I wasn't doing really a lot of videos. Maybe I was doing a video like once a week. Sometimes I wouldn't go for 2 weeks, depending on my mood. Or I'd wait till I had a pile of stuff to show, you know? You're gathering up your equipment? What does that mean? I saw the blanket, Dana. I saw it. I like red, white, and blue. And then it looked like black on the edge. I wasn't sure if it was black or it was, yeah, so there was a video that I did on my old channel, my private personal channel. And before I made this channel, I'll show it to you. I'm going to show you the video on my phone. And it's up to almost 9,000 views. It should be on this channel. This was a video I made 3 years ago of a blanket that I made for my grandson when he was on the way, and it was red, white, and blue. And it was a tutorial I did from Jada and Stitches. And just recently, all of a sudden, it started getting, and it was a 1-minute video. So it's really, wait, let me just, come on. I don't know. I think I'm on the wrong thing. Wait. I just completed this blanket. I followed Jada and Stitches video for the fan stitch. You can't see the stitches. Shape, though. And I want to use it in my home for my grandson. A ring light and a stand. I may add a border. I just haven't decided which color to do because it's red, white, and navy blue stripes. Anyway, there's the baby. Yeah, that was the baby when he was little. And see the stitches. We added some videos to that channel trying to get him over to this channel. But that channel has been growing. I sound like your sister on the phone? Your sister from New York? Well, my mother taught me actually when I was 19, and she like just handed me, she just told me what to do. I don't remember. I made a whole baby blanket and I picked it up like immediately, you know, and my sister was expecting. Now my niece is a mother also. So that was like a long time ago because I just turned 61 and I was 19. I remember I was 19. Then I made my husband a scarf. I was dating him at the time. Then he said, make me a sweater. And I bought yarn somewhere. They said, oh, this will be cheaper. And the lady like put it on like a cone and it was just splitting and I couldn't work with it. Yeah, it's the name of that channel is I'm going to type it in. Is Nancy? I don't have the link in front of me. Why is this not working? I'm trying to like type in it. It says say something. Oh, there it goes. It like shrunk. I'm trying to type it in. I hit something I shouldn't have. You all still there? Yeah, this is the name of the channel. I did add some little videos of things I made. Just then I made a video inviting them to this channel. And like that channel went from 23 subscribers all the way up to like 264 in just a few months. I mean, this channel didn't even grow that fast. So that's what's going on. So that's the name of the channel. Okay, maybe you could look it up because I don't want to close the window by accident and lose you all. Anyway, I don't know if the man wants lunch. He just came home from the gym. So is everybody here still? You can subscribe to that channel if you want. Maybe I could pull it up. I have to use Google. So I was using, you know, the Google Chrome I have to use to do this live. And I wasn't using Google Chrome on my phone. Let's see. Hope I'm not spinning. Anyway, I was going to look for the link, but. So that's what's been going on. I think it's up to 9,000. When I originally got notified, it was only at like 2,000. And it's just been, I have a couple of thumbs down on that video. But Majar, I have a bunch of thumbs up. That's funny. You know, I have 231 thumbs up and 29 thumbs down on that video that I showed you. The fan stitch crochet blanket. And like I said, I made a couple of videos crochet related like 3 years ago. It's almost 3 years. It says 2 years ago, but I made it almost 3 years ago. Anyway, I think I was planning on going out to do some shopping. That's what I usually do. I go out because I don't start eating till like 2 o'clock. So rather than hang around and look at the refrigerator, part of my diet is intermittent fasting. And what I do is I just have coffee in the morning and then maybe I'll have another one before I leave the house, a decaf. I only drink decaf, but it's decent decaf. We have a Keurig, so he has regular, I have decaf. And then I go to stores and I kill time, or I go to the gym, or I go to Hobby Lobby or Joann's. Michael's, ugh, I don't even like Michael's. I've been in Michael's. They don't have any good coupons. I like a deal. I did buy something at Joann's. My pocketbook's not in here. I bought a hook. I used a 50% off coupon. I bought a Clover hook in a size 5mm. I go by the numbers and not the letters. So is anybody here still? Because I'm thinking I'm gonna run. Maybe you all left. It's hard to tell if anybody's here or not. Anybody here? Anybody here? Or am I talking to myself? Yeah, I just want to, I've just figured I'd do a quick live instead of uploading. I'm running out of what to talk about. Oh, you're still here. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do this more often. I mean, I still might put up a regular video. You're not sure about putting up content every day like some people. Some people are really good at, oh, it says there's 9 people. I forgot. There's a thing there. says there's 9 people in the room. Yeah, I'm gonna get rolling. My meal plan is not to eat till I get back. You know, I started doing like the keto thing, kind of keto. I'm not really like eating a ton of fat. Just when you cut out all the sugar and the carbs, you lose all the cravings. So you're not starving all the time. You know, but like if I wanted to eat out somewhere, I would just, if I wanted a burger or something, I would just get the burger and not get the bun and not get the French fries. You know, because every time you eat carbs and sugar, it spikes your insulin. I have a before and after picture. I'll show you one day. You know, yeah. Have you? Thank you very much for the thumbs up, Laurel Beverland. Okay, I didn't see you earlier. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I got things to do because I got the baby coming later. I got to pick him up later, and hopefully it won't pour. It pours here a lot in the afternoon because it gets so hot. It feels like summer till like maybe when January comes, we might get a few cold days. You know. Hi, thanks for coming in, Mama Swift. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Trying to keep track of all the names. My name's in the name of my channel, so people will know my name. Thank you. I do enjoy the little guy. He's I do have an Instagram and I do have a Facebook page. And I have a web page too. Here, I'll just show it to you. You could look if you're just curious. My husband set up a, you know, I have my own web page, nancysHookedOnCrochet.com. Yeah, that's just like a shoe thing. That's the paint box yarn, Joe, that I went to the Salvation Army and I found I did a video, so you got to go back to see the video. I had a couple of really good hauls at the Salvation Army. I found like a tub of cakes one time. So there was one box of all paint box yarn. There was one ice yarn in it. And then I have another box. I forgot the name. It was all variegated. It was some kind of fancy yarn. I Googled it and nothing I'd find over here. It was like $7 each. Well, my husband did it. My husband has a YouTube and he has an online business. And he does pretty good, but you know, I'm not selling enough stuff. He hasn't updated it for me. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, it's soft. I haven't used it yet because I did buy the pattern to do the another mosaic blanket, and I'm deciding like one color would be like the background color. Like it's just the Yarn Geek is doing it. You know the blanket the Yarn Geek, you know, Ginger's doing. Like so, you know, I did black last time. The whole background was black, and then you change the color, and it's on my Facebook cover photo. So if you want to see it, and so I did pay like $1 a piece for those. They had 50% off on Wednesdays, and it was 50 bucks for the box. And it was 25. So I mean, $1 a piece is good, but it's not that much yardage in these. Yeah, there's some of them were messed up, like kind of like it says 3.5 ounces, 149 yards. So it's not like it's more yardage than you get at the Dollar Tree. I love a bargain, you know. Yeah, so check out my website when you get a chance, just to look at it. And he set it up for me, so it wasn't like a store format. So I just get charged for the PayPal transaction. Anyway, I am going to have to run. I don't know what else to talk about. So I'll have to make some more things and make another video in a couple of days. You know, but I'm so happy everybody stopped in. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't remembered to hit the like button, because sometimes I almost forget and I try to remember right away. It's almost an hour, so I think I'm good for today. You have an amazing day also. I enjoyed talking to everybody. Okay. You have a great day, and I'll definitely try to drop in Dana later. I'll be with the little guy though. So sometimes you know what I could do on my TV. My TV, if I shut my TV, it doesn't shut my cable box, so I could run somebody's videos in the background while I'm going out. So, all right, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm signing out. I still didn't finish my coffee. I've talked so much. Good seeing you. And don't forget, if you didn't join my little giveaway, it's a little giveaway. I'm starting small, but I'm doing something. So go over to the video with the heart picture. I had the pillow they gave me when I had my surgery, and you can enter the giveaway. Okay, you have a great day.